This week's workout of the week to celebrate New Year is absolutely epic. You want to start the new year testing yourself mentally and physically? Well, this is the workout for you to help your riding. It's 1,000 lunges as quickly as you can, but every 2 minutes you have to stop the lunges and do 10 push-ups. When you do this workout, comment below with how long it took you and compare yourself against everyone else. Good luck, and I'll see you in 2024. Peace. What is the best method for training for mountain biking? It's a question that we get asked a lot, and a lot of people have opinions on it based off their own experience, like just ride your bike, just do yoga, calisthenics, weight training only, Zwift. If you imagine riding a bike, mountain biking specifically, is a bit like martial arts. And back in UFC 1, they put all of the martial arts together to see which was the best, but ultimately now every mixed martial artist does a combination of all of those things, which is exactly what we do at Fit for Racing. Imagine we're your martial arts coach that coach striking, grappling, and all of those things. We have strength, mobility, yoga, capacity, everything you need for training off the bike. But don't neglect the bike time, because ultimately that's like getting in the ring, and you need to practice your sparring, you need to practice on your bike. We'll fill in everything else. Download the Fit for Racing app today, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace. If you're a mountain biker or a general cyclist, the likelihood is you have these rolled around shoulders because of the time spent on the bike. If you're a mountain biker and you've been training the pressing, which is very important, you might have added extra imbalance. Find a band and we can work that out to get healthy shoulders and strengthen your upper mid back to get a better posture and an all-round better frame for riding, but life as well. Band pull aparts. We're going to hook thumbs about shoulder width apart. Pulling shoulder blades together is going to work the upper mid back, scapular control and balance out. But don't stop there. Pull the band overhead and pull down to work some lats, but overhead mobility also. And you can do a combination of 3 pulls, straight armed. You'll feel the burn in your rear delts and upper mid back. Do that 3 times a week, and it will really help your shoulders, but ultimately you be a longer lasting mountain biker. Longer lasting, yeah, whatever. Merry Christmas and welcome to Workout of the Week on Christmas Eve. That means we've got a 12 days of Christmas workout for you, and it starts like the song with 1 movement, and then you do 2 of the next and the 1, and then 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down until you've completed 12 days, and it's a ton of brilliant movements to get you better on the bike, and it goes a bit like this. 12 Cossack squats, 11 Russian twists, 10 plank taps, 9 bent over rows, 8 butterfly sit-ups, 7 tuck jumps, 6 weighted thrusters, 5 deck squats, 4 push-ups, 3 V-ups, 2 pistol squats, and a 10-second frog hole. Good luck with this workout. I will see you on the 31st for a new one to see in the new year, fitter, stronger, and better for biking. Peace. Squats form a massive part of mountain bike training if you're serious about performance because of the crossover onto endurance, speed and power. But often when you take a bar that's really heavy off the rack, that's the first failing point. Because it feels heavier, ultimately when you're doing a 3 rep max, that's the heaviest you've ever had on your back. So to prepare for that, but also a fantastic core exercise, is what we call a bar walkout. So have 120 to 150% of your 3 rep max on the bar, take it from the rack, brace 15 to 20 seconds, and then come back in. Forget that are backed up. If you're doing this seriously with lots of weight, just make sure that you're going in forwards and you can see where you're putting the bar in. So bar walkouts for the win. You'll squat heavier and therefore ride better. Peace. Now, diet and nutrition is a massive issue for a lot of people.
Italian BMT, hearty Italian bread, southwest sauce. I want spinach, lettuce, peppers, crispy onions and cucumber. Right. Tomatoes.
But it's one that is like religion and politics. People have opposing views and you can just believe what you like. However, from my experience, I call this the McDonald's effect. You might have experienced yourself that you've maybe not had a McDonald's for a few months and you never think about it. And then in a time when there's nothing else safe to eat or you just have the urge to have one, for the days following that, all you can think about is McDonald's. I'm pretty sure they put something in it to make you feel like that, like drugs. And it changes the way that you taste things and see food. So I call that the McDonald's effect. It can also happen with sugary, salty, fatty foods that are made so that you love them. They're made literally in a lab so that then it hits all of the receptors that make you want more. Try and break that cycle and expect that if you do have that type of food for the days following, it's going to be harder to get into a better cycle. But just when you're aware of it, it might make it a little easier. We call it the McDonald's effect. Break it as soon as you can after it and get back on track. Peace. Christmas and New Year is a time of excess. It's inevitable that you're going to be eating and drinking more than you normally would. But just because you get one flat tire doesn't mean you go around and stab the other one. So the days outside of where you have family arrangements for foods that you can't avoid, make sure that you're back on track and you're doing all you can to maintain maybe 9 out of 10 days good solid routine of diet, exercise, etc. And that one day in the middle, which might be Christmas or New Year, just allow that to go and don't think, well, I'll start in New Year, so I've got 10 days to eat and basically go backwards. Maintain, keep it minimal on the that you shouldn't be eating, and then by New Year, you've already got a head start. Don't wait till then. Sign up to Fit for Racing as well. Start on Boxing Day. Peace. A massive bone of contention for people that think they know about fitness is squat depth. And we get these keyboard warriors that ultimately, like not hating on CrossFit, but believe that if you don't squat below parallel, there's no point in squatting. That's simply because it's recordable and repeatable in the realms of CrossFit competition. It's desirable to be able to squat really low, and you should work on your mobility if you can't. However, it's not essential to gain the strength, speed, power, endurance from squats if you're a mountain biker without going below parallel. And actually, if you look at the pedal stroke, it's sometimes in a program worthwhile doing quarter squats at a heavier load for more muscle recruitment in the range that you're going to be pedaling at, as well as deep as you can go, dependent on your mobility. So partial squats are definite in a program if you're a cyclist of any kind, and then work lower on mobility, but don't go lower than you feel safe and you can control your trunk and protect your spine. Don't hunt for depth because of keyboard warriors or scoring reps. Peace. This is a rant about e-bikes, specifically mountain bike e-bikes that have caused a massive problem in the industry and the culture of mountain biking. We get fat, middle-aged men going out doing more laps than your young, purist mountain bikers.
Oh my Christ.
That has caused a problem for these people that are narrow-minded and can't see that actually these guys that used to ride might be out of shape, and this is the only way they can get back on the trails. E-bikes are absolutely fantastic for opening up the gateway to riding again for so many people. My 72-year-old dad can't keep up with me unless he's on an e-bike. My wife and I can ride. I'm on a regular bike. She's on an e-bike. This way, more people are riding the trails. So in my opinion, it's absolutely amazing for the whole of the industry and the culture if just those few people would get over it. I don't care if you can't afford one, I'm very sorry. I don't care if you think you're not going to get fit and it's only for fat asses that can't ride. I'm sorry, but just get over it, please, because there's so many more people out there on the trails feeding the industry and feeding what we are about as mountain bikers. Peace.